Do you remember that time that me and you were in the desert, right? And the box was in front of you, and you kept screaming, "What's in the box? What's in the box?" And I was like, you don't want to go there, man.
Pretty sure that's the film 7?
7 what?
Just 7.
The time is right, we're feeling tight, let's have a drink or two. Down, down. The cans are cracked, the boys are back, we're gonna talk shit at you. Down, 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 down. Small town drunks. Small town drunks. Oh.
Oh my god. Hello. Welcome to Small Town Drunks. I'm Mike.
I'm Nate.
We are the Small Town Drunks. This is a podcast where a couple of drunk idiots talk all things nerdy.
You found that hard, didn't you?
That was fucking awful, mate.
If you could see the both of us, I'm sat here cool, collected and calm.
Yeah. So I just did a shot of apple sours.
Yeah.
We thought we'd mix it up because we normally drink whiskey.
Yeah.
So we're gone fruity this week.
I've gone very fruity.
Yeah, what else do you got over there? What are you drinking,
I
mate?
got some old moat. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Moot?
Moot. It's moot. It's moot.
It's moot. Old moot.
And I've been schooled on that many times before.
And you still got it wrong.
I'm illiterate. Old moot cider from New Zealand. It's sweet. I have a really sweet tooth. I find it delicious. And also, I think if you buy it, it helps the Kiwis. Like, not as in the people, but the birds.
The birds, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it helps them with, if they need money for like fucking beer or whatever, but...
So I'm going to be like, I would rather be shotting whiskey than shotting the fucking apple sours right now.
Do you want to go get the whiskey?
No.
Okay.
You said we'd mix it up, and we will.
Yeah, well, I just thought maybe people would get a bit...
Yeah, no, for sure. So I'm drinking Bud Light, the dregs from last week.
Yeah.
Because I'm poor.
Last week, am I right? Yeah, moving on.
Yeah, we don't talk about last week.
Yeah, we got hammered.
Hammered drunk.
Well, it wasn't last week. We always say last week. It's 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, last time.
Yeah.
So, what have you been watching, Nath?
What have I been watching? I watched Logan Lucky.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the setting. I enjoyed Channing Tate-Yum.
Oh, Channing Tate-Yum.
Yeah.
How adorable is he?
Yeah, and Adam Driver as well. He was pretty good in it.
Yeah.
It's a Steven Soderbergh film, right? So, because it's a heist film. It's a heist film.
It's a heist film.
It's a heist film.
It's a heist film.
I got some issues with the heist itself.
Right.
I feel like they didn't really think some things through.
Right.
But other than that, yeah, it's pretty enjoyable film.
Okay.
It wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be.
Right. Yeah.
Trailer made it out to be quite comical.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know an awful lot. Oh, you did start the timer, right?
Yes, I started the timer with a minute in.
Okay.
No, okay. I'm getting it. I did a thing where I looked like I didn't do it, but I did it.
Hey, it's Logan Lucky. It wasn't as funny as you thought it was going to be, but it's still enjoyable.
Yeah, in that kind of Soderbergh, Ocean's 11 kind of way. You know, the man enjoys a heist film.
He does like his heist.
He likes heists. He almost as much as I do. Almost. I love...
But Baby Driver's not a heist film.
It's a getaway film because you don't see the intricacies of the heist inside the buildings.
But
I'm sorry, what? If you're going to mock me right.
I'm sorry.
That sours has gone to your head.
Yeah. Woo.
Someone raised a really good point the other day. What is the alcohol in apple sours?
It's like 10%, I know.
No, not like strength, but what is the base alcohol?
Oh, I don't know.
And I don't think it doesn't really say it on the bottle.
I think you're really like intensely studying that bottle of apple sours.
Well, considering the bottle I'm looking at, it's all in Russian. Though it was brewed in Scotland. Oh no, I think that's where the company's based. This probably isn't great listening. Sorry. Yeah, if you know what the base alcohol in apple sours is, let us know.
Because we don't know.
Because otherwise, I'm going to start saying conspiracy. Conspiracy.
Have you checked the sugar content? Are you still on that calorie counting diet?
No, I got fat again ages ago. What have you watched in the time between?
I watched Shape of Water.
Oh yeah,
fucking awesome.
Did you watch it on the plane?
I did watch it on the plane.
The forbidden flight.
And we still
the forbidden trip that will not be named.
Yeah.
The secret mystery trip.
Yeah. I did watch it on Mystery Trip.
Yeah.
It's real.
Let's just never tell people. We went on a plane.
Yeah.
But where did we go?
We've definitely
Singapore.
Yeah.
It was Singapore. And yeah, we lost that episode. I think we said that.
Shape of Water. Yeah, really good, man. Weird, really weird, but just super well, man. I'm kind of gutted I watched it on a plane, to be honest, because it was so good. I wish I'd seen it on a better screen.
Yeah, because they're compressed,
and
aren't
like
they?
with better sound and stuff.
Yeah.
But
was it censored?
yeah, in parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the point? Am I right?
Not quite as
Who wants
bad.
it? I want to see them fish nipples.
Have you seen it?
Only from over your shoulder on the plane. My film was boring.
Yeah, you picked bad films on that plane.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I picked a few.
Yeah, so what's that? I mean, I don't really want to talk about it because it's strange, but it's really good, and I really think people should just watch it.
Okay.
Don't read up on it. I think just go and watch it.
Yeah.
It is a really well made film. Everything about it's great.
It's Del Toro, right?
Yeah. It's a great bit of storytelling. The main character's mute, so immediately like there has to be good.
Is that the fish or the woman?
The woman is
okay.
mute.
I'm asking legit questions.
Yeah.
Like he could have used sonar to communicate.
No. So well, they both are because he's a fish. Stop giving it away.
What?
I've also been watching Peep Show.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, someone's introduced me to it. I've never seen it before.
I haven't watched it religiously, but I know all the super cringy moments.
Yeah, I quite like it. I quite enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like
Cringe humor at its finest.
good. Yeah, it's I guess in-betweeners-esque humor at
Yeah,
times.
I didn't like that.
No?
I didn't like the in-betweeners. I think I've said that before already.
Yeah, you don't like anything, man. You just suck the fun out of life.
I enjoy laying in a grey, furnitureless room, staring.
Eating boiled eggs and nothing else.
That's so much flavour. Crackers. Dry crackers.
What have you been watching, man?
Well, if we're going to do a Forbidden Plane one, I watched Blade Runner.
When did it become the Forbidden Plane?
Because it's the secret trip, which will not be named because we lost the episode. And it's like we never went there.
The secret trip that was months ago.
We said on Twitter that we were going to talk about it. And we recorded an episode and we never recorded re-recorded the episode.
Yeah, well, it's because we can't get back out there easily.
Well, no, because it's halfway around the fucking world.
Yeah, it's the worst flight in the world.
It was a horrible flight. I mean, Norwegian were okay who we flew with. But this is an advertisement. They're all right.
14 hours on a plane.
Yeah.
No good.
With this guy.
Yeah.
Watching fish nipples over here. I watched the Blade Runner.
Have we not talked about Blade Runner? I thought we had.
We talked about it on the episode that we lost.
Because how fucking good is Blade Runner?
Oh, it's great.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy the fact that it's not a direct sequel, that it's just it's like almost like another story set in that world, and there's some overlapping characters, but that's about it.
Yeah,
it's not really anything much to do with the original story.
Well, I mean, I get Harrison Ford's character is the only kind of overlapping, right?
But with focusing on the main character, he is very disconnected from...
Yeah, totally. And the main
original
plot of it and stuff.
Yeah.
Totally.
And the world, the visuals are fantastic on it.
Yeah. Like, oh my God. Who's it that shot it? Was it Deacons? I can't remember.
I don't know that shit.
I will look it up.
Fair enough. My one gripe was, again, I probably shouldn't have watched it on a airplane screen, and they censored out all the nipples. There wasn't even any nipples on people. It was nipples on statues.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It was ridiculous.
Like, what the fuck?
And I have a rare condition where I need to see nipples every now and then.
Every now and then.
Every now and then.
That's the precise amount.
Yeah, and that plane journey is way too long not to see a nipple. So... there will be a lawsuit.
Speaking of nipples, we're going to talk about nipples later?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are.
Sweet.
Don't keep listening. This one, we're not finally caving and doing porn. Like, reviewing porn.
There's a reason behind that.
Is there a podcast that reviews porn? Like, the intricacies of it?
Check back next week, guys.
Small Town Trunks Extra.
Yeah, with 3 X's.
Yeah. All right, let's shut this down. Let's start again. We're doing that. I've been listening to another podcast as well. I don't really like podcasts all that much.
How dare you? You've been cheating on us.
It's a pretty well-known one.
What is it?
It's called Law.
Right, I don't know.
Yeah, it's because you're not an intellectual like me. It's spelled Lore.
Oh, Law.
Law. Are we sure I didn't talk about this last week?
No.
Okay, good.
No, I said no, I'm not sure.
Oh.
Do it again, I'll cut it out if I have to.
All right, so I've been watching Law, I've been listening to Law.
You okay over there, mate?
Nope. It's that mystery alcohol in sours. Yeah, I've been listening to a podcast called Law.
Did you just pour yourself a shot and not me? Fucking selfish. Fucking shot of selfish over there.
I was so far away. This table is so big.
So you've been listening to Law. Mm-hmm. All right, what is it?
It is a podcast about the paranormal, supernatural, and like urban legends.
Right.
So it's been going for a very long time now, and they're on like their 80th episode. Actually did so well that Amazon picked it up and made a little mini series out of it.
Oh, cool.
The episodes, I haven't watched any of these, but they're all like different stories from the podcast.
Yeah.
And every 2 weeks, this guy drops one about, a particular urban legend, a myth,
right.
Ghost sightings, apparently haunted places. And he doesn't really weigh in. It's obvious he has an interest in it, but he's not telling you that this is fact.
Right.
He's just saying what has been said before.
Right. Yeah.
You know, this place has a reputation. There's a legend of this.
Yeah.
People have claimed to see this stuff. And yeah, it's pretty fun if you're into the occult and the and supernatural and urban legends. Like, it's pretty creepy without being too much of a everyone sat around the campfire and then the hook with the hand dude. You know, or like some conspiracy theorists being like, the ghosts are real.
Yeah. Well, open your eyes.
They're about 20 minutes long, usually. So they're nice. And the only thing is, he's obviously sponsored out the Waz because his
it's popular.
Yeah, so he does like about 5 minutes of adverts at the end.
How good is the skip 15-second button for ads?
It's fantastic. By the way, speaking of, if anyone wants to sponsor this, we would do 30 minutes of adverts. I don't know. But yeah, so I've been listening to that.
Did you say 30 minutes?
Yeah, 30 minutes of adverts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a minute for us, 2 for them.
Yeah, that's how we operate.
30 minutes to 15 minutes
we have to do a shot now. That's a sour drink right there. I can feel it burning my insides already.
Yeah. You got any antacid? We got any Gaviscon on the go?
No.
I think this is going to be harder than whiskey, mate.
No, I don't think so.
No?
I love sour stuff and sweet stuff.
And
the deck is stacked against you, mate.
Yeah, okay, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Right, sorry, so the downside is that it's sponsored out the arse.
Yeah, kind of. So like at the end he it just goes on way too long kind of thing. But you can always skip it, like with all these things.
Yeah, of course. That sounds pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Any particular episodes you wanna?
There's a pretty creepy one, episode 11. I think it's called Black Stockings. It talks about Irish folklore, about how people believed that people were body snatched by like fairies.
Right.
And people would get like so paranoid that there are cases in history where people were like burnt alive and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Being like, you know, don't worry, as soon as we throw the baby on the fire, the fairy will like leave its body and the real baby will be returned to us, kind of thing. And then they just end up burning a baby, you know?
Yeah.
Standard. Standard shit.
As you do.
As you do.
As you do.
So that one isn't really that creepy, but no, it's pretty, don't burn babies.
Yeah, that sounds pretty messed up. Right?
Yeah, and just kind of stuff like that. Another one about when they were building the railroad in America and like a pit full of miners like collapsed in on itself.
Yeah.
And they thought, everyone's going to be dead. But yeah, everyone heard them like wailing for like a fucking week later. And then when they finally got down the pit, it turns out that like some of them had made a makeshift raft, so they hadn't drowned from all the water going in.
Right.
And so they starved to death on this raft, basically, and, like in the pitch black, and no one came to find them. And it's about how the tunnel is haunted and stuff like that. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, check it out. I'm only like 12 eps deep or whatever, but it's good. It's good if you're looking for something a little creepy, you know, without being too. You know, I don't deal. I'm fiddling with shit over here. Yeah.
What are you doing, man? You got like wandering hands.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna have wandering hands later.
Do you want to open the window? Is that what you want to do?
I just kind of want to escape through the window.
Yeah, because there's the key, mate. If you want to open the window,
I swear to God, as soon as I put this key in, I'm going out of it. Like, because I don't want to be here.
Okay, podcast's off, guys.
That's off. We've run out of whiskey. Is it a twist?
There you go. There we go. He's opened the window.
So I can breathe.
You've been playing anything?
Well, it will be over by the time this drops, but the Steam sale is on.
Oh, is it?
At time of recording.
That time of year again.
Yeah. So I've dropped a bunch of money on that. I've been playing Tropico 4.
Yep.
Do you ever play Tropico on the PC when you were a kid?
I've played Tropico a little bit in my time.
I fucking love Tropico.
I know you do. I've seen you play it, like, antisocial as fuck.
It's a great management city builder game.
Yeah.
Number 4 is definitely the way to go, even though they've released number 5 because they ruined it.
Right.
Yeah, it's a game from my childhood. Like, I remember going over a friend's and he had it on PC.
Yeah.
And it's that kind of thing where you'd both sit at the PC playing a single player game.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And then being like, now build one of these over here. Oh, should I kill this dude? Yeah, kill that dude. Have him like really dark subject matter, talking about like human rights violations, like being like, have him thrown in political prison, like for running against you in a fair election. Yeah. like really messed up stuff.
Because you can just be the biggest dictator in the world.
Yeah, well, it's all about being
run a completely
Fidel,
corrupt.
Like,
yeah.
Anyway, what about you? You just watched, listened, played
I
anything?
started Fallout 4.
Oh, for the first time?
Yes.
Okay.
Never played it before.
Yeah.
I've got some time off coming up off work.
Yeah.
So,
you fucking slacker.
yeah, I know, right? Part-timer.
Yeah.
Picked it up for a tenner.
Mm-hmm.
And I started it as in I got out the vault. Like, that's...
you were like, and that's enough fun for me.
yeah. And I put the controller down.
I think I've fully experienced what the game has to offer here.
And I played a little bit of Doom. The remake?
Yeah.
Remaster,
Both
remake.
Bethesda titles.
Are they?
I don't think they made Doom. They
Doom's
published it.
wicked.
Yeah.
Wicked first-person shooter. Great soundtrack, great sound effects. Like, yeah, a lot of fun, man.
Cool.
Yeah, is there anything else you want to talk about?
Not particularly. No.
Okay, so in that case, have you seen End of Watch?
No.
No. Do you know anything about it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was one time we both got drunk at your kitchen table and like you told me how awesome it was. I don't remember.
Well, guess what's about to happen right now, Nath?
I don't remember anything other than that. So
End of Watch is a film about. It's a buddy movie, cop movie. Mm-hmm. Jake Gyllenhaal and Michael Pena are the two lead cops.
Oh, it's Michael Pena.
Yeah, but it's from 2012.
So it's old and shit.
Yeah.
Do they mention Instagram in it?
Nah.
Give it a miss. Move on.
I fucking hate you sometimes.
Yeah.
Right? This is a real good film.
Yeah, sure.
So David Ayer, recently fallen on some hard times of Suicide Squad and then Bright fame.
Yeah, but Bright was all right.
Yeah. Do you know how much backlash I've had from people over our claims that Bright is okay?
Oh.
Like, apparently, we're the only two people in the whole fucking world that think Bright's all right.
But I liked it.
Me too. Everyone else hates it.
Oh.
Everyone.
Okay.
But
did they say why?
Maybe we'll come back to it and we'll do an episode on Bright. And
Don't say that. Don't add it to the list of things that we promised we'll talk about, but never will.
So David Ayer also did Fury, the tank film.
Oh yeah, shit. Fury's great.
Exactly, right?
It's great.
End of Watch was before Fury.
Yep.
So it's shot kind of documentary style. It's kind of dash cam footage and like handy cam footage.
Okay.
But it's so Jake Gyllenhaal's character carries a video camera on him a lot and kind of videos a lot of stuff.
Would that be police procedure? Like,
I don't know.
So many cops in the US don't want to wear body cams. This motherfucker's just like, I brought my camcorder from home. It's got my wife's fucking birth on it. Like, you want to watch that back, guys?
You done?
Yeah.
Yeah. But also and then there's like a camera in their car looking at a lot of the movie plays out of like just the two guys sat in their car driving
Does it have
around.
like dash cam shots and stuff?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly,
cool.
right? And I don't really like, it's quite real, it's quite a gritty kind of look at it's not very glamorized. Like a lot of the movie is just those two guys sat there talking and sort of dealing with quite misdemeanor kind of shit. And then they kind of eventually get called onto like a couple of quite nasty jobs and stuff.
Yeah.
But their chemistry as partners is insane.
Yeah.
It's fucking so good. Like, you instantly believe them and then there's like scenes of them like at family barbecues and stuff, but not in like the cheesy way that say like Bad Boys does it.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It feels real. It feels really genuine and that like they are that close and like brothers basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's one of the things that kind of jumped out for me was it just went by. I think it's like an hour and 40 minutes.
Okay.
And like, I remember like putting it on, first sort of 10, 15 minutes went by, and then like next thing I knew, like it was ending and I was like, fucking hell. Like I'd totally got sucked in. And I think it's mainly down to the performances of the two. Are you eating fucking peanuts?
No. Do you want a peanut?
I don't want a fucking peanut. You can't eat peanuts into the microphone, Nate. We're not in a bar.
Okay, well, I'll eat them away from the mic. They're really good.
You're a fucking animal, mate.
Go on.
Michael Pena and Jake Gyllenhaal are just...
Is Pena funny?
A little bit. They both are. They kind of have like quite good...
Because I don't really like Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, he's amazing.
No, I don't really rate him.
At all?
Nah.
So you haven't seen Southpaw?
No.
You haven't seen Nightcrawler?
No.
Haven't seen Jarhead?
No.
Haven't seen Prison?
I've got a funny Jarhead story about Jarhead. So I know the premise of the film is that, like, they want to kill people, but every time that there's an opportunity, something happens. Have I told this story before? I don't think I have.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, we'll tell him. We got really bad.
I think it's on the log. I think you have told this story before.
Right, well, move on. We have to do a shot now.
Okay.
Atmosphere in the room is now tense.
Ah, it's so awful.
No, it's not. Man up and drink your apple sours.
Oh, it burns more than whiskey burns.
No, it doesn't.
I think this might be the one where I throw up.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Where's the bucket? Where's the bucket?
Anyway, End of Watch is just real good, man.
Yeah.
Just fucking check it out. Like,
Yeah.
buddy cop, two guys in their car. It's the pacing's really good. It builds really, really well.
Yeah.
From this kind of like normal day on the beat to kind of a bit more of a dramatic situation, but without going like taking you out of it. It doesn't become ridiculous. It doesn't turn into an action movie. Everything that happens kind of stays within the realms of the real world.
Okay. What's your favourite scene? What scene would you...
It's a massive spoiler scene, so I can't say it. But basically, the last 20 minutes of the whole film are just like...
Who wears your favourite shirt in it?
Michael Pena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a given. I think that was actually kind of racist you said that, but let's move on.
Yeah.
I've thrown you for 6, haven't I?
For 12.
For 12. That's like 3 sixes.
Yeah, at least.
At least. What's going on?
Yeah, it's really hot.
It's incredibly hot.
It's really humid, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's like being in a swamp.
Ooh. I knew we shouldn't have come to Florida to record.
Yeah.
Right.
Shut up.
The mystery plane.
Mystery plane. That's our private jet, the mystery plane. It's like the mystery machine, only nothing gets solved.
Yeah.
Actually, if anything, there are more mysteries every day.
Yeah, yeah.
How did we afford the plane? Where did the plane come from? Who gave us jurisdiction?
That's the mystery.
That's the mystery.
Yeah, so Anna Kendrick's also in it, and I love her. Yeah. So is David Harbour.
David Harbour, that's...
so you care now because it's an actor you like.
No, I like Michael Pena. I just don't like Jake Gyllenhaal.
What about...
He's an awful Spider-Man.
Anna Kendrick.
Huh?
Awful Spider-Man?
What?
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah.
What?
He's like the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films.
He's not Spider-Man.
Oh, who's Spider-Man?
Tobey Maguire.
Oh.
Are you fucking kidding me?
The guy who plays Frodo. Is it any of these white twinks I'm talking about?
I honestly don't know if you're doing a bit or you genuinely don't know.
I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to leave you at it.
So you can't tell the difference between Tobey Maguire, Elijah Wood, and Jake Gyllenhaal.
I don't see race.
They're all white.
Exactly.
And also, Jake Gyllenhaal's not a twink. The other two I'll accept.
Yeah,
Total twinks, but...
Wait, I think Gyllenhaal is a bit of a twink.
Have you seen Southpaw? He's an absolute monster.
Yeah? Is he in the secretary?
No.
Which Gyllenhaal's that? That's Maggie. Sorry, I'm just having a good time.
I hate you. I hate you so much, right?
Yeah, but you'll get me back later when I can't speak.
Yeah.
And I make an absolute tit of myself.
Yeah, anyway, End of Watch is a great film. People should check it out.
Okay.
So, what's our topic this week, mate?
Films.
So you want... Have you thought of a way to sum up the topic, or do you want me to do it?
It's films that we've been told that I should have watched.
Yeah, they've come up in questionnaires or in passing comments.
Well, one of them was one that I was told I was kind of shamed for not watching, though after last time's episode, there's a lot more shame coming this way.
Yeah, I think you outdid yourself.
There's a lot more shame. More shame than ever.
Yeah, but it was The Thing or Schindler's List you hadn't seen.
Yeah, or Clerks or the rest of it.
Yeah.
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 Or any film.
Fucking hell. So,
my eyes can't, as well as having to look at nipples, they can't actually see moving pictures.
So the last couple of weeks, I've made Nath sit down and watch a couple of films that he needed to see because they're important movies for cinema.
One everyone agreed. One I don't think was necessary. I think that was kind of you fucking with me. Wasn't it?
No.
Right.
No.
Yeah, you're gonna tell me how this is like a crux in fucking cinema history.
And I will.
Jesus Christ.
Bloody well will.
Right, well,
So
first one.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
So I showed you Mrs. Doubtfire for the first time.
Yeah, that was the night before we took our mystery trip on the mystery plane.
On the mystery plane.
To the mystery land.
Yeah. What do you think of Mrs. Doubtfire? Just sum it up quickly and then we'll...
So
tell me what the story was.
Well, Robin Williams, late great.
The great Robin Williams.
He gets his kids...
tap some wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big R. Peace up, hombre. Here's one for you.
They've just tapped the windowsill as if it was the top of his coffin. And then blew a kiss into the air.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So Robin Williams.
He has his kids taken away from him because he's negligent.
Yeah.
And basically he wants to see his kids all the time for some reason.
Yeah. What kind of father wants to do that?
I don't know. And so he comes up with a scheme that he will be the new house nanny by prosthetics makeup from his brother.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because he's court ordered not to see them all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm butchering this, but
no, you're kind of getting that. So what does he do?
So he becomes Mrs. Doubtfire, which is because he's a voiceover actor. So he invents characters all the time.
Yes.
And yeah, he gets this fat suit. I don't know if that's PC to even say that.
Yeah, fat suit.
Yeah,
makes him fat.
Fucking fat suit. And he gets he gets the makeup, the weird fleshy prosthetics.
Yeah, on his face
that you have to wear all the time. Yeah, because you're horribly burnt.
Horribly disfigured.
Horribly burnt.
Yeah.
And he pretends to be he gets hired as their nanny, and he gets to spend some time with his kids.
And hilarity ensues.
Whilst tricking his kids. Yeah, I had an issue with this film.
Yeah. You had a lot of issues with this film.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people are going to hate on this because they obviously watched it when they were children.
Yes.
And it was hello, I loved it. It's my childhood film of my youth.
Yes.
When you watch it as a mid-20s man, it's kind of creepy.
It's real creepy.
It's pretty creepy.
It's real creepy.
The courts have ordered that man to stay away from those children.
So he dresses up as a woman.
So yeah.
And
so yeah, he basically lies to get inside their home.
Yeah.
Where he can be around those children without their mother, which the courts have said that
have given custody to.
Yeah. He's breaking the law. He's a criminal in that film. He's a criminal.
Yeah, but it's funny, right?
Yeah.
Come on, you got to give me something. You got
he as always he gave a fantastic performance.
Yeah. The Mrs. Doubtfire character is very funny.
It's funny. It's just that
is she Irish?
Scottish, isn't she?
Scottish.
Celtic. I don't know. I think I just never could get over the premise. Well, I've always sort of made jokes about the premise of the film, having never seen it, but then watching it, you're kind of this is kind of dark.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Yeah.
This is some strange territory where...
also, very transphobic in parts.
Yeah, it's hugely transphobic.
There's a few occasions where he sort of nearly gets caught out and he's maybe still got the
or he forgets to do the voice, so he obviously comes across sounding like a man.
Or he's still wearing the tights.
Yeah,
every other character in the entire movie acts in total disgust at that the idea of that situation that there's a man dressed as a woman there. Or a man wearing underwear, ladies' underwear. It's I think I don't know what you're talking about Malcolm in Middle last time, and you were saying how some of the jokes maybe wouldn't fly in today's PC world.
Yeah.
Because do you remember the bit about Pakistani.
Yes, at the end, there's like an incredibly racist joke.
Yeah, like there's a throwaway line. So at the end, he gets his own TV show, kind of with the Muppets.
I just realised I'm just sipping the sours.
No, he just picked up the shot glass and sipped it, and then like jumped as if he'd been shot. So there's this. People should go and watch this. I really think people should watch, because people aren't going to believe that. This is true. He's on the TV show.
Yeah.
And he's dressed as Mr. Doubtfire, and he's talking to a Muppet.
Yeah.
And he says something like, "We're going to talk about my homeland of England next week."
That's right. Yeah.
And then the camera starts to move away from the TV to focus on something else, but you can still hear the TV player.
Yeah, to like make it background sound.
And
like
he says,
still running.
"What language do they speak in England?"
Yeah.
And the Muppet character says Pakistani.
Yep.
And he laughs and goes, "That's right, dear. In some shops they do."
Yep.
How is that okay? How is...
It's basically a Pakistani shop joke.
Yeah.
Just like tagged to the end of this film.
Yeah.
So forget all the heartwarming shit that came in the hour 40 before.
Fucking racist.
Yeah. That's weird. It's a weird joke. And like, we both just looked at each other.
Yeah. Like,
did
we
watch
hear
it together,
that right?
Didn't we? We watched it together.
Yeah, we were holding hands at the time.
I don't need to say that part. You know, you need to say that part of the...
Yeah, you do need to say that.
Right, let's do the shot. Better?
No.
Nope.
No.
Well,
it just feels really acidy, man.
That's what it is. Because the alcoholic component in it is acid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sulfuric?
Fucking, I don't know. Hello, it's a joke, all right? Take it or leave it.
You're so like, you're just not giving me anything today.
I know.
You're just not in the mood.
I'm terrible to work with.
Yeah, you are. I can't work under these conditions.
No, it's too hot.
It is too hot. It is far too damn hot.
I'm just trying to think of other parts of that film, because it's been a little while now since we actually watched that together.
So there's the bit where the son comes in and he's taking a wee, standing up as a man.
That's right.
And he's like, he's a she, she's a he. She's got a dick. And he goes, "What's your mouth, young man?"
Yeah.
In his man voice.
There's the... I think I just still can't get over the premise of like, how am I going to win my family's trust and respect back? I know I'll dress up and I'll trick them.
Yeah.
I'll trick them into loving me again.
Yeah.
You know? And,
you know what? I remember talking with you at the time, the mother figure, it doesn't seem like a particularly good person.
No.
In it. Like,
no.
See,
like from the get-go, like because it tries to like portray this like, oh, their relationship just isn't working.
Yeah.
Because like they're both so she's so overworked. Like,
yeah.
Which is a trope that's been, you know, put into a lot of
like
films.
it was the like, he's a very sort of immature and silly and playful, and she's become this kind of office jockey who's just really straight edge and doesn't know how to have fun anymore.
Yeah.
But
then she like gets another boyfriend very soon after their divorce and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that with like kind of like children of age that will remember this traumatizing shit.
Yeah, yeah. For sure.
Pierce Brosnan's in it.
Yeah,
he's
Pierce
the boyfriend.
Brosnan. Bond shows up.
Yeah, he does.
That film taught me that you could pop the front logo off of a Mercedes Benz.
Oh,
you know, he does it.
Yeah,
yeah. That's how I learned. That film showed me you could do that.
But you never did it, right?
No, of course not.
Okay, all right, cool. We'll do some more of that afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go show you. It's real easy, man.
And then you can show me some tricks on your skateboard. So yeah, Mrs. Doubtfire.
No good.
It was alright.
You did laugh.
I laughed
a couple of times.
Yeah. Like, and I don't want people to think like I went into this being like, oh, I hate this, like, because that's the next film.
Yeah.
That we're going to talk about.
So you have to buy into it and just roll with it to enjoy it, I think. Which is why people...
When you're a kid, that's much easier to do.
People remember it fondly.
Yeah.
So there's this, you know, the scene where he's meant to be he's gone out for dinner and he's supposed to be meeting a boss as Danny, the boy.
That's right.
But he's also having dinner with the family.
The man.
As Mrs. Doubtfire. And like, as an adult, you watch that, like the setup to that going, you would just cancel one of those.
Yeah, you would.
Like, no one in their right mind would do that. You'd just say, sorry, I can't do that day. But as a kid, you'd be like, oh my God, he has to go to bed. Yeah. And then it all plays out and it's very funny. Like, I do find that scene quite funny when he sort of ends up going into the wrong bathroom. Yeah,
because he gets drunk and stuff.
Yeah,
like that as well. So there are certain things, but Yeah, it's kind of funny. The one scene that does stick with me is when the social worker has to come around his house. And, like she catches him. Not catches him, but she catches Mrs. Doubtfire going in. Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, I'm his sister." Yeah. And I'm his sister? God, see, I don't even know what pronoun to use.
I'm his sister. Yes, you were right.
And yeah, like she has to he see, I'm so confused. This is my main issue. I couldn't follow the film. It was so confusing.
One minute it was a boy, 1 minute it was a girl.
Because they both look like Robin Williams, but did he play both?
Yes.
Is Robin Williams, was he a woman?
No, he's a man.
In real life?
Yes.
I just didn't get it, man.
Nah.
It's just, I don't know.
What kind of rating are you going to give it?
I'm going to give it 5.
Out of?
10.
Oh, right, so we're on a normal rating system now.
What?
But, like, last time you said it's alright, that's a 5-star rating.
Yeah.
Previously, you've given it 7 beers out of 12.
Yep.
So now what, we're on out of 10?
Well, for this film we are. Okay. Every film gets rated differently.
So this is a 5 what out of 10?
Reviews.
5 reviews out of 10.
It's like a Rotten Tomatoes situation.
Right, okay. I love Miss Doubtfire. It's quite nostalgic for me. I still really enjoy it. So fuck you, is what I'm saying. Alright.
I open my next cider. I just had a berries and cherries.
Ooh.
And now it's like the subline is a fruity little number.
Oh, a fruity little number.
It was. And now I'm having a passion fruit and apple cider.
So, Nath.
Yeah.
I think we're on to the main event, really.
Yeah.
What did you watch last night, mate?
Last night I watched Coyote Ugly.
Did you watch that because your girlfriend wanted to watch it?
No.
Did you watch it with your girlfriend?
No.
How did you watch that?
I watched that as a single, well, not as a single man, but a lone man in a room.
Yeah?
By myself.
Yeah?
With it on the screen.
Sounds kind of gay.
You can't say that. You can't say that on the internet. Okay? And it wasn't, it was just shit. Coyote Ugly's shit.
I tricked you into watching Coyote Ugly.
Why? How are you tricking me? You just told me to watch it and I did. You said like a lot of people would want to listen to my opinion on it.
One person wanted to know your opinion. I think it's Lee, Joe's girlfriend Lee. She did a questionnaire for us. I believe she mentioned Coyote Ugly. Something about dancing on the bar.
You said at least 50 to 100 people want to know.
I lied.
Yeah? Well, let's go into this.
Yeah.
Let's get real into this. Because you watched it last night as well, didn't you?
Yeah, but I watched it with a girl.
So why does that make a difference?
Drinking wine. Because it was a date.
Was it? Oh, it was a date. That's what you do for a date.
Yeah.
Cheap bitch.
Needless to say, she's never coming back.
Yeah, well. Good.
Yeah, I'm forever alone.
Yeah, good.
So what's the story of Coyote Ugly?
So, you do it, because I did the last one.
Yeah?
Yes.
So, really?
Fine. All right. So, a local girl from a small town in America.
Hey, get her name right.
I don't even remember her name.
You watched it last night.
Was it Riley?
No.
I know they call her Jersey.
Yeah. All right, I'll accept Jersey because she comes from
What's her proper human name?
Violet.
Violet. I didn't remember that once. I just in my head I'd call her female lead.
We open with Violet in a New Jersey diner, right?
And she's from bumfuck nowhere, and she's got big dreams of going to New York and making it big as a songwriter. Woo! That's original. So yeah, she heads out to New York with her small town dreams.
Yeah.
Not her small town drunks.
That's small town shanks.
Yeah, I've got a lot of saliva in my mouth. I've got a big mouth.
Yes, you're getting angry. Do you want to do another shot? I just want to get you drunker for this rant.
Right, all right. Let's do another one impromptu style.
Yeah.
Look, I'll even do one more. I need to feel my rage. There we go. Those two. She heads to, like, it's so caricatured. The whole thing is, like, just one massive overblown caricature of, like, every stereotypical, like, make it big dreams in the city kind of film or story.
Yeah.
So she gets there.
Yeah.
And like everything's shit immediately. Apartment, shit. The people are all horrible to her. Obviously she's handing out tapes because she's a songwriter and no one wants to know because guess what? She can't immediately succeed. Otherwise the film would be boring or fucking more boring. And I'm not gonna get back into this later, but I don't want people thinking I hate this because it was like a mainly female cast, and
that's exactly why you hated it.
I don't want them to think that though. No, it's not that. It's mainly it's caricatured, and also like some people would maybe say it's a feminist film, but I argue very different.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so she like ends up getting pointed towards this bar called the Coyote Ugly, where strippers not strippers and hooers not hooers dance on a fucking bar for money and rowdy men, which let's face it, like those men could be sated with 3 other very easily things: porn, a strip club, or a hooker. Okay, they don't need it. And I'm not saying that's all them women are good for. I'm just saying like this bar wouldn't exist. It wouldn't exist because no one would go to that much effort to go to that singular place just to get their fucking blue balls.
I was just going to ruin you right now. There's 2 of them in England. These bars exist.
Okay.
We're going to go to one. I think we're going to do a little...
I reckon they are well, because of
obviously
like,
nowhere...
legal reasons, they can't be anywhere close to what...
Yeah.
Anyway,
right, so she goes to this bar called Coyote Ugly. Why is it called Coyote Ugly?
Because
there's a specific line that explains why it's called
I remember the line.
Yeah?
It's because you wake up next to an ugly dude in the morning after a night out and your arm is trapped under him and you want to gnaw it off like a coyote.
Yeah, because coyotes will gnaw their own limbs off if they're trapped.
Yeah. So it's, it's degrading men. Men's rights. No, I'm not about that shit. Demean me sexually, but we'll talk about that later.
I don't think anyone needs to, but you do enough to yourself.
It's shot time, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, impromptu.
We did a couple of impromptu ones.
So yeah, she starts working at this bar.
And she gets really good at all the dancing and shit you have to do.
Also meets a boy along the way.
Yeah, she does meet a fella.
Worst Australian accent ever, right?
It's awful. And his backstory doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because if he's like a foreigner from New York, why was he an orphan in New York? Like, why has he got that accent if he's...
I think he was supposed to be an orphan in Australia and his dream was to get to New York.
What, did it explain that?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that part. I missed that part.
So
but he's a piece of shit in himself. Because he was totally going to bang her under the premise of a lie.
So I've got a note of this. There's a bit where, when they first meet, so he pretends to be a club manager.
Well, no, he doesn't pretend. His friend. Who
what
is
wingman. What absolute wingman.
Isn't he the dude from Offspring as well? Like,
I don't know, but I was going to say the Cooling are in this film.
Yeah, Cooling. That's the best part.
Yeah, that's the second best part. I've got a better part. All right. So let's talk about that. The Cooling are playing in a bar.
I don't know if there's much to talk about. They're just singing that one song wherever you go in a bar. And isn't that kind of around the time that single dropped? So
yeah. Also, so he has a line where she storms off when she finds out that he's not the club manager.
Mm-hmm.
And then it cuts, and he has a line where he says, "I followed you for 20 blocks, like not just for fun or something like that."
Yeah.
And then he from the other side of the road screams, "Do you want to play a game?"
Yeah.
So he's lied to this girl, followed her 20 blocks home, and then just shouts, "Do you want to play a game?" Like, that's terrifying.
Yeah, that's boyfriend material right there. Better than I am with this rant. Anyway, she ends up working in the bar. Like, let's finish the story.
Yeah, sorry.
She gets good. She has to sing to break up a bar fight. I will come back to that.
Yeah, I've got a note about that.
I'll come back to that. They discover that she can sing, and then like basically she makes it in the end. Like, someone listens to like her tape. She gets a break. She sings. She becomes a successful songwriter.
Yeah,
and all the women make up. Let's talk about it.
I've never seen so much hate in your face. Like, you're really angry at me for this, aren't you?
I mean, maybe there's a little bit of hate on the film. Like, I'll be honest. Maybe there's a bit of hating on the film because I just don't enjoy the genre. Like,
yeah. I mean, it's a chick flick. Like,
Yeah, it is.
It's
but
weird. It's a chick flick that hugely sexifies women.
Objectifies.
Yeah.
Sexifies.
Sexifies. I'm going to go with my
we'll
first.
go with sexifies for 300. Yeah, it hugely objectifies them. I was talking to my girlfriend, and she said it's like what men think an empowering women's film would be.
Yeah.
So, it's an all-female cast, and they're like really tough, and they own this bar, and they're meant to be badass and stuff. But at the same time, and it's like, how much objectifying can we do? Like, oh yeah, no, dude, we'll keep the objectifying in. Like, don't worry about it. Like,
It is directed by a man.
of course it is. Yeah.
Of course it is.
Like I said, it's kind of like a man going like, I know what women want.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Like,
There are some terrible. There's a line from the best friend character. I wrote it down. Like she said it, and I immediately had to like get my phone and write it down. We've never followed through on a single damn thing. That's what makes us so special.
yeah. Like women can't achieve.
How is that like a suitable film to aim at teenage girls?
No. It's not a teenage girl film.
It fucking is. It's a 12.
What?
Yeah.
But there's nipples in it.
Oh, it might be an 18. No, it's a 12. It's a 12.
But there's nipples in it.
Yeah, do you want to do the nipple talk now?
Let's do it now.
Nathan's nipple talk, go.
There's nipples in it.
Yeah.
The main characters as well.
Body double.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Massive body double. Rewatch it. You never see her face in her body.
I kind of assumed, like, I think I looked up at one point from my phone or something. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like, yeah. But it's a 12.
It's a 12, yeah.
And there's some boobs in it.
There's boobs.
With nipple.
Yes.
Not only that, but there's some pretty other sexy parts in it as well.
Yeah.
It's like really soft-core sexy.
Women pouring buckets of water over themselves.
Oh, yeah, let's not,
grinding on poles and stuff.
Yep.
You okay?
I have to think about some other stuff.
Yeah, you're not even able to stand up for a while, are you?
No.
How mad would you be if you were in that bar and you'd been queuing and you finally get to the front and then all the barmaids jumped up on the bar and started dancing?
Yeah. I'd be furious.
You've seen a busy bar, right?
Yeah.
How stressed out the bartenders are. Mm-hmm. There's no way 3 women.
How is that bar still open?
Yeah.
They've got 3 barmaids, or bartenders. Yeah, it's rammed. Everyone is screaming for a drink, and they're just having a dance. Yeah. They're having a dance or having a water fight,
and they're always giving drinks away for free.
Always like pouring shots into like people's mouth,
and they waste so much alcohol.
So much alcohol. And also, let's talk about the catchphrase "Hell no H2O." Is that what it was?
Hell no H2O.
So someone comes up to the bar being like, can I get, I think at first he's like a whiskey and water.
Yeah.
And they make fun of him for that.
Do we serve water with our whiskey, ladies?
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. And then later on, some other fella's in there and he's like, I'll just have a water, please. And they like ridicule him for that. God damn. Are you trying to like kill your clientele or at least have them do like 2 drinks and then throw up on the floor and fucking pass out? Like, they list off the things they serve and it's like basically straight whiskey.
Yeah. Whiskey and beer.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's just so irresponsible and illegal. Surely, like if someone, you're supposed to like give someone some free water if they want it.
Can we talk about the fight in the bar?
Of course we can.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So there's a fight starts kicking out in the bar. She's standing.
Like it's never happened before. Like this is the only point in history where like 3 women, right, are like running this bar. They've got a bouncer who's a big strong man.
3 scantily clad women.
Who dance all sexy and pour water over themselves and stuff.
But they're tough. They can look after themselves.
And they're ball busters.
Yeah.
Winding the clientele up no end.
Yeah, because they're all single.
Yeah. And so, like, it gets a bit too rowdy, as you would imagine it probably does every night, because men are fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Like, we're vermin.
Yeah.
And so are, like, drunken patrons who are men.
So fights kick off left, right, and centre.
Fights start kicking off. A woman gets grabbed from the bar.
Yep.
She says the line, please no.
Yeah.
It gives off the most rapey intention
and
vibe.
A group of sailors like pick her up and whisk her away.
It's just like, please no.
Yeah.
Like, how rapey is that?
Yeah.
Like, but let's talk about how The whole situation is diffused.
Yeah, because our lady Jay-Z, our lady Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
How much of a different film would it be if the main character was Jay-Z?
So much of a bad film. I'd watch that.
Are you just doing shots by yourself now? Okay.
I'm trying to black the memory out. We should have been doing 2 shots every time.
Okay.
We have to do a shot in a minute, by the way.
Okay.
Sours isn't strong.
No.
I mean, I am getting a bit drunk though.
So she picked up the microphone and starts singing.
Like, if that's your go-to, Like, like, people are fighting everywhere. The bouncers fighting. Like, one of the barmaids jumped down to help the woman who thinks she's about to get gang raped. And your response is to be like, there's only one thing to do here.
Pick up the microphone.
I'm going to pick up the mic and I'm going to have to sing.
Because, we forgot to talk about the stage fright, the crippling stage fright.
I don't give a fuck about her crippling stage fright.
But her mum had it, and that's why she had it.
Oh, because it's hereditary.
Yeah. No, you know what we need to talk about? Is the striptease where she explains her anxiety while stripping her clothes off.
Yes, yeah.
She's explaining how she gets nervous and how she basically is a very anxious person who gets crippling stage fright.
Yep.
As she's doing a striptease for her boyfriend.
For a boyfriend who followed her 15 blocks and who wants to play a game.
Yeah. Man, this film's fucked, isn't it?
Yeah.
If I ever have a daughter, she's not watching this film.
Well, at least the dad is played by John Goodman.
I was going to say, there's one redeeming feature. John Goodman.
John Goodman.
And
rolling in his grave.
Yeah.
Rolling in his grave.
So you said the best bit of the film was... You've already forgotten.
I've had a few shots. I can't be held responsible for everything I do or say. The best part of the film was The Cure. It was The Cure singing.
The Cure?
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
The Cooling?
Yeah.
It was The Cooling.
The best part of the film...
was the nipples. It hydrated my eyes because I have the condition.
The second best part of the film, sorry,
is the baseball scene. That's something else we need to touch on.
Yeah. They're playing like a charity baseball game against like another bar's crew or something.
And the only way they feel they can win
is to strip down into skimpy underwear and use the baseball bat as if it's like male genitalia.
Yeah.
And put the guy who's pitching off so badly that they win.
They win the game
by showing their breasts.
That's some sweet role model stuff right there.
I want my daughters to know about that.
Yeah, just know that if you do that, you can achieve anything.
Shot time.
Yep. Got off the rails with the old shots here.
So,
Mike,
Nathan,
going off the rails with the old shots here.
I heard you the first time. Did you need a response?
No, I'm just trying to say I'm drunk. Some.
So the best part of the film is where at the end John Goodman gets up on the bar.
He does a dance, yeah.
And here we go. John Goodman thrusts and booty shakes down a bar. Any film is worth watching to see that at the end.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Okay, and then, so there's the one big thing we've missed is Leanne Rimes.
Who?
You remember Leanne Rimes?
No.
Can't Fight the Moonlight.
Why? That's the song from the film.
Yeah. But that was a real song that came out at the time.
Yeah.
But in the film, the song she sells as a songwriter.
Who? Song who sells?
The main character.
Oh, right, yeah.
The song the main character sells becomes that single for Leanne Rimes. Who then goes to... You don't remember any of this?
No, who's Leanne Rimes?
She's singing in the bar at the end.
Was she famous?
Yeah, she was
someone.
She was a real pop star.
Oh.
And
Hey, Johnny Knoxville. He's a real pop star. He's in that film, isn't he? Did you not catch him? He's an extra in the crowd. He's like a bar patron.
Well, Johnny Knoxville.
Johnny Knoxville. Go back and look at it. Or don't.
Is it the two guys that are like...
Yeah.
Is it like... Which one of them?
It's the guy with black hair. Knoxville.
Yeah, because there's the one guy who's like...
Yeah.
Because the girl I was watching this with was like, that's you and Nath, isn't it? It's like, she's heard a couple of these and was like, yeah.
I like to look at non-strippers.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose that's cheaper.
Fuck off, man. I wouldn't go to that bar if you paid me.
Bullshit.
No, it's horrible.
Right, final question.
What?
Who's the hottest of the four?
Well, so we've just ranted about how this film objectifies all the female characters.
And now we're going to objectify.
I honestly, I don't care.
I really feel
Can we talk about one scene? Sorry, we're going to run over like we always do. So there's a scene in it where she has to go meet her boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
And little does she know that he's set up this audition for her.
Yeah.
After she's gotten over her stage fright a little bit.
Yeah.
So she can like go sell her fucking Christian CDs or whatever. And like she's told her manager the fucking
that's happening.
Charlize Theron wannabe.
Yeah. That's like it's her dream opportunity.
Yeah, and she's like, I gotta yeah,
I need the other bottle, mate.
The other bottle of sours.
The other bottle of sours.
Yeah, look, I've had a little bit to drink. Okay.
Yeah. So we
broke up with Liz tonight. Pardon me. So like, and the bar gets really busy. Like it is every night that it's portrayed.
By the way, every night, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night.
All these lonely people that don't want to go to a strip club.
Yeah.
Because you can drink there as well.
Yeah.
You can drink there. And she goes like, oh, I got to finish my shift now. And her like manager illegally just goes like, nah, you can't leave.
Yeah.
If you leave, you're fired.
It's busy.
It's
you're
busy.
saying.
Yeah. And then, so she doesn't leave, and she gets up on the bar and does a little dance, like they have
Has a little sing.
She objectifies herself, like she has
you
to.
know, I wanted to talk about this.
Yeah.
The argument scene between her and her boyfriend.
Yeah.
So her boyfriend's gone out of his way to like set her up like an opportunity to play her songs to an actual music producer.
For the real dream she came to New York for.
And then she fucks that off to stay and work the shitty bar job she's doing. And then but
she is like forced to.
Yeah, but
by
then
her bourgeoisie manager.
But then, like, when he comes back and he's kind of angry at her, like, he's made out to be the bad guy because he's trying to push her to follow her dreams.
Yeah.
Did you get that?
Yeah. Yeah, I got that. So he gets, like, kicked out, and then she goes back to trying to work, and the manager's just like, I told you not to bring your boyfriend in here. You're fired anyway.
Yeah.
Like, if you just let her fucking leave, there wouldn't have been a fight in the first place, you bitch. You dumb bitch.
This is what I wanted.
It just doesn't make any sense. Why are they wasting so much alcohol? What's their profit margin? The cops come in at one point and should have shut that shit down. They just leave. Fire inspector comes in. He gives her a fine, gives the manager a fine, and then she like whores out her boyfriend.
Yeah.
And they gloss over it. Did he bang that woman that paid for him? Like, and then she's cool with it? Like, yeah, I'm your pimp now.
This is what I do now.
So this film left me with so many questions. I have way more questions than I have answers, and I thought it would give me some answers. Also, what about the bit, right, where she has to go through the toll booth, and they're like, give her the 1, 2, 3 or whatever the shit it's called.
Yeah, and they're all flashing their lights.
Flashing in the barriers. Imagine trying to get through that toll booth. Imagine if you had a shitty day at work.
I'm just trying to get fucking home.
It's my daughter's birthday.
Yeah.
Do I go through the barrier? Sir, it's going up and down. It's going up and down.
Just like strobe lights going off.
Sir, ow, my eyes, my corneas.
Is there a fire? Because there's an alarm going.
Can I get through the state line? Ridiculous. Come on. Come on.
And then, like, did you notice they just get through the gates? She freaks out, does a Yui.
She's a legal U-turn.
And they've gone like 100 meters, and then they're driving for a good 4 minutes, and she managed to turn again before they hit the gates.
I didn't really enjoy this film. I think I went into it looking not to enjoy it, and goddamn did I have a good time not enjoying it.
Yeah.
Because I'm the kind of boring shit that thinks of these practical things. Just like, why are you wasting so much alcohol?
And so you didn't enjoy any aspect of it? Not even Johnny John Goodman?
Johnny John Goodman? Nah, not really.
Not really? Even he couldn't save it?
No, I don't think so. Just like... It's just the whole premise. I mean, it's not the premise. I keep saying it's the premise, but it's not the premise. Like, it would have been great if they'd gone for like...
I think
a really strong female focused kind of story.
It's trying to
without the sexualization and the objectivity.
It tries to sell itself as having these strong female characters, but then they are overly objectified.
It's like that argument that people have where they say like being a stripper is to be a feminist kind of thing.
Yeah, it's empowering to women. They're taking their sexuality.
And I think that's it. Like the film tries to sell itself as very empowering. But at the same time, it just exploits.
It has close-ups of bums and boobs,
you know, and all the women, you know, make very poor decisions in the business world. Also,
he's not done, ladies and gentlemen.
what's that test about female characters? Breck. Is it the Breck?
I know the one where is
the 3 rules.
is there any point where it's basically if any female characters talk just female characters without talking about the male main character.
That's right. Yeah. They have to talk to each other, and yes.
So it's 2 female characters have to talk to each other without talking about a male character.
Yeah.
Is basically.
And it passes it.
Yeah, it does.
It does. So it's got that going for it, which is nice.
Anything else?
Only that I don't think we chose what questionnaire we're going to do next.
Yeah, I've got one ready to go. Don't you worry, sunshine.
I was worried.
It's
we're
the
like 10
Bechdel
minutes.
test.
Bechdel.
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 So there you go. Bechdel test approved. The rest of it's dog shit.
It has to.
It's just dumb.
It has to have at least 2 women in it.
Mm-hmm.
Who talk to one, and they have to talk to each other without having a male character in the room.
Yep. Well, I don't know.
And they have to talk about something that isn't a man.
Well, they definitely do that. The middle one, I don't know if they do. Yeah, they do. They do.
They have to just talk to each other about something that isn't a man.
Yeah, that passes all those points.
Yeah, I suppose because 2 women talk about a job.
Tyra Banks is in it as well.
Yeah,
yeah. That's all I got.
Yeah.
I'm done now.
You done?
Let's put this film to bed.
Despite all of that, I effing love Coyote Ugly, mate.
Why?
It's so much fun.
No.
You can't fight the moonlight.
I can.
No, you can't.
I'll try.
Nathan, Leanne Rimes says you can't fight the moonlight.
I don't know who that is.
She's a woman singing the song at the end of the film.
I thought Sydney sang the song.
Sydney?
Which one's Sydney? Jersey.
Viola. Viola.
Yeah, I thought she sang the song. We have to do a shot. This is melting my insides.
Okay. This week, our questions come from the lovely... Oh, I'm going to be sick.
All right. Choke it back down. We'll do it in this bottle.
Emily. My friend Emily. You don't know, I don't think.
No.
If you were here jingling us right now, what alcoholic would your drink of choice be?
It almost got you.
Yeah.
It almost got you.
Yeah. What drinks you most hated? So she'd be drinking beer. Just says beer. She's a simple lass. She's a northern lass.
All the beers.
Just beer.
Just beer.
She hates brandy.
Do you like beer, Mike?
I like beer. Do you like beer?
It's all right.
5-star rating.
5-star.
She hates brandy. Says it's grim.
I don't think I've ever really drank brandy properly.
You okay over there?
Nope.
So like, yeah.
Oh, John Goodman's coughing here.
Your posture is changing. Your more and more of your weight is leaning on the wall now than it was before.
Let's just get this over with, okay? Because I've been put in a dark place because of the film you made me watch. Okay.
Oh, don't worry, guys. Next week, save the last dance.
Don't.
Yeah, no, it's happening because it's very similar but better.
Is there nips in it?
Possibly.
All right. Well, let's give it a go.
Yeah. Whether you know us well or not, what's something you think we know nothing about, ask us to explain one aspect or process of this thing and we'll tell you the answer. Volcanoes and how they make islands.
Well, I know about volcanoes.
I also know about volcanoes. Do you want to take it?
No, I think we both know. Let's move on. All right, fine. How do they make islands? When a mummy volcano and a daddy volcano love each other very much. All right, I don't know that much about volcanoes, okay? I know a bit. I know that they spew magma. Magma. And the magma,
it's where tectonic plate is, isn't it?
It comes down
form where tectonic
Hawaii
plates are.
And more of Hawaii is made. That's how it's made.
How it's made with the STDs.
Yeah. No, we have to get another abbreviation.
No, we're sticking with STD, mate.
Okay, how are volcanoes made, please?
So I believe it's tectonic plates, right? You know the plates in the earth?
Yeah.
Where they move away from each other.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name for it, but lava comes up from the core.
Because when they push together, that's an earthquake, isn't it?
No, that's when they're side by side. and one of them moves, and then the other one like snaps next to it.
Right.
I don't know about pushing together. I don't.
Well,
know.
that just creates mountains, I guess. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah. Then they move apart. Lava comes up, and then the lava goes cold and turns into rock.
Yeah.
But then more lava comes up and goes to rock on top of that rock. So then you get like a hill.
Oh shit! I knew that.
Yeah.
Like I thought
And
it was
eventually it comes out the top of the sea.
out of the sea.
And then it keeps doing it, and
Yeah.
it basically makes like an island
Yeah.
of frozen lava.
Frozen lava. And then sometimes even the lava comes up so high that it spews out the top of the island, and that's a land volcano. That's
That's science, kids.
and that's science.
Have you seen
No.
the Disney Pixar short Lava?
Moana, yeah.
No, she's sexy.
I have some more sours. It's just like drinking.
I think you've got a problem, mate.
It's drinking. It's like drinking sweeties.
You're like cuddling the fucking bottle. It's so nice outside. I can't wait to fucking finish this and go and sit in the sun.
That's quite sour. That is. Yeah, I've seen Lava. It's the ukulele dude, right?
Yeah. It's real nice, isn't it?
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it.
Dude, you won't believe this.
Oh no.
What's your favourite movie? We'll review it even if we haven't seen it. She says, this is impossible, so I'm going to answer with what my favourite Disney film is right now. Moana. How great is Moana?
Yeah, that's right. It's brilliant.
Right.
It's brilliant.
We don't even need to talk.
It's a modern day Aladdin.
I'll just take the segment from last week where we talked about it and
Moana.
just splice it into here.
Wait, did she not listen to last times?
Last time's not out yet.
Oh, I made you say it. I was trying to make you say it. That's a behind the scenes fact. It will be by the time this comes
You
out
look
though.
so happy with yourself.
What I like Aladdin.
Moana's great. And fit.
Is Aladdin Disney?
Yeah.
That was my favorite one as a kid. I may have said that before. Pretty drunk.
Moana. We love Moana. The
I
Rock's
like the
great in it.
little coconut guys. Did I mention them before? I think we've talked about Moana a little bit before. The Rock's great in it. There's this like hook he has for a hand. It's fantastic.
It's not for a hand.
There's this crab, and the crab
It's
sings.
just a hook.
No, a vulture's in it.
Sing the song from Moana.
Why do you say you're welcome? That's it, right?
I was not expecting you
Yeah.
to know it.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking the other one about when she's pushing in the boat and stuff, but I'll take that. Man.
No, that's the best one, man.
Yeah,
That's the best one.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And he holds a tune.
You're welcome.
Our next president holds a tune.
Oh, mate. The Rock for president, 100%.
100%. Let's do this. Let's turn politics into Hollywood.
Wrestling.
Well, I mean, Donnie's in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Donnie.
Donnie.
As if he's called him Donnie.
Well, me and Donnie. you know,
Donnie.
We have a complicated
Moana's a
relationship.
sick film, Emily, but we talked about it last week because Nath only just recently saw it.
I saw it for first time and it's great. I like the coconut pirates.
All right.
Do you? Let's have another shot.
Really?
Yeah, go on, let's do it.
All right.
I feel like I've surpassed you in every way.
Yes.
Sexually and otherwise. Because the thing with sours is, they ain't even alcoholic. I choked on my own spit then. I'll do another one.
Okay.
It's appley. Do you reckon we could submit this to the Apple Sours chemical plant? Because we don't know what... It could be chemicals. Does that say bleach in Russian? I don't know what... So Moana's great. What's the next question?
Who would win in a fight between blank and blank? Choose between Mike and Nath. Who argues for who? We got Zac Efron and Ryan Gosling, and I have got Gosling.
Oh, well, I've got your favourite.
Yeah, the fucking bitch knows me well enough to know how much I love Zac.
I feel that was inappropriate. You shouldn't have maybe said that. on the
Mate, it's out there. Pandora.
live on air.
Pandora only comes out of the box.
Do you reckon we could start a pirate radio? No. I'm getting off topic. I'm Zac Efron, and this is my favourite podcast. We'll cut that, and we'll pretend like they endorsed it.
Who?
Zac Efron, because I said this is my favourite. It's alright, we'll talk about this after. I think Zac could hit him with the Zac attack. Zac also has...
Dude, I'm talking Gosling from Driver, though, man.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No, he doesn't play a character. You're playing Ryan goddamn Gosling from The Notebook. A film I've never seen, but I can only assume he's weak.
You're playing Zac Efron from High School Musical.
Yeah, well, I've got them sweet dance moves, and also I'm a quarterback, so... Is he...
He plays basketball.
Whatever. It's all the same. We have to do a shot in a minute. I may be done too many. He's what?
The fact that 20 minutes ago neither of us were feeling much, so you just tanked 10 shots, and now you're holding back vomit every time you burp.
No, I'm not. I'm Zac Efron. I'm greatest. I'm Zac Efron from Bad Neighbours and Bad Neighbours.
He's still gonna lose to The Driver or
The Notebook. Oh, what do I do all day? I write in a notebook my feelings and junk.
Place Beyond the Pines. Badass biker.
What a great film. Yeah. Right?
How good is Place Beyond the Pines?
There's so many heists in it. Right?
Fucking shut up with your heist movies.
But it is. It's great.
Right.
I'm not done talking about Zac Efron.
Okay.
Baywatch was pretty bad, right? It wasn't great.
I really enjoyed the first half of it.
We watched the first half together and we both commented how bad it was. And also, then I noticed you had a boner and I left. It's real. That's real talk.
Where was that?
That was in Joe's attic. Back in January, February.
We were watching it in Joe's attic?
Yeah, we were.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, we woke up together. Not together. I mean, the boner was consensual, but...
Yeah, of course. Team effort.
We have to do the shot.
All right.
Zac Efron will win.
Yeah, Zac Efron will definitely win.
Because he's your favourite. Remember that time we were playing games and we all chose the name Zac Efron?
Yeah.
That's a real story.
That is a real story time.
Story time. That happened.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Ask us 5 questions. They can be about anything. We'll answer them. Did man really go to the moon?
I think so.
Do you think they went on the day that... Do you think the original footage is real? Do you think that was faked and they've since been?
They've definitely since been. They've definitely since with 2 ints been.
I agree. They've definitely since been.
Yeah.
I'm unconvinced or undecided as to whether...
I'm undecided too. I like to believe they did.
Yeah.
But the cynic in me, I don't know if I can trust.
When you're aware of the space race.
Yeah, and the little details like why is the flag blowing and...
like the fact that the Russians were definitely ahead in the space race and then suddenly the Americans got to... But... I think they did.
I think that's how volcanoes are made.
Why do we count sheep?
Because otherwise we wouldn't know how many there are.
Next question. You have to live the rest of your life in a film universe. Which one?
Ooh,
that's a good question.
What a fantastic question.
That's a really good question.
Take note, everyone who asks us questions.
Yeah, this is how you ask questions.
This is a great question.
You need some time to think?
Yeah.
All right, I could go.
Okay, you go.
I can't go.
All right.
No, I'll go. What would I...
Because the thing is, all right, I'm going to have a little rant here.
Okay, here we
go. Nothing. Here we go. I'd say something like the Star Wars universe, but then like, if it's just me, I would still be a big as pussy as I am now.
Yeah. Like, are we the same people just in a different universe?
Like, I'd be on my fucking space phone checking the news every day, being like, the Empire's...
Space Reddit, seeing what the Empire's been up to now.
Oh shit, the Empire's doing something bad again.
Yeah.
And the rebels, have done...
So, alright, let's take some artistic liberties and say that you potentially had chance to be something in a different universe.
1,000 times more courageous and heroic and handsome.
Yeah.
Not fat. Okay. Well, no, I could still be fat. And Seth Rogen plays some fat guys.
Yeah, what fucking universe?
Do you got one?
Yeah, I got one.
All right, you go.
I'd be in, the martial arts films where they can sort of like jump on air and like float through.
Oh, like Crouching Tiger.
Yeah, like Crouching Tiger, House of Daggers, Hero.
Yeah.
I'd be that, man. I'd be like kick-ass martial arts, floating through the air.
I got mine.
Yeah, where would you be?
I'd be in the Warriors universe.
Okay. So New York in the 70s.
No. There's a bit more to it. Like, we're going to touch on the Warriors more another time.
We will do this one day. We keep threatening it.
Yeah.
One day we'll do it.
We'll do it.
One day we will follow through. Because we're not like the girls from Coyote Ugly.
We don't blue ball you and overprice you.
And we're not special because we've never followed through on anything.
I'll give you a glass of water.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do.
I'll probably give you a blowjob.
Okay. Is that the universe that you'd be in? Like, do you want to...
Oh my god, I want to be in the Coyote Ugly universe. How did I miss that?
You could be a coyote. Well, actually, you could just be a coyote in real life,
I
right?
want to be a coyote.
According to you.
I want to be in the Mrs. Doubtfire universe where people forgive you for just massively deceiving them.
I don't know about that.
Right, anyway, you want to be in the Warriors. Why?
I think there's a pinch of fantasy involved to it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I can get on board
Like, these gangs have grown they've almost grown dystopian.
Yeah.
And so as a result, they're tribal, they're tribal. And I just think like, you could be in one of these gangs and like it would, maybe this says more about me than anything. Like you could just live in this little tribe in your own piece of concrete jungle.
Yeah, not have to worry about the outside world.
And you'd be like young forever, I guess, and just always constantly beating people up. I think I have some issues to resolve. Can I change my answer? Can I be in Beethoven's universe?
The dog, right?
Yeah.
Beethoven the dog.
Yeah. Moving on.
Which 3 famous people, dead or alive, would you invite to a dinner party at your house?
These are some questions.
These are some questions.
They require thought and words to answer them.
We haven't taken into account the fact someone might ask us a question we have to think about.
Yeah, these are terrible.
Right, 3 famous people, dead or alive, you could have in
Young Bowie.
Young Bowie, yeah.
Because he would bring
we get 3 each, or is it 3 between us?
Oh shit. Everyone says like 3 each. Let's do 3 between us.
3 between us.
So I retract Young Bowie because he was kind of one of mine.
Elvis?
Nah, I think Elvis would have been boring.
Alright.
Compared to our wild standards.
Fuck, I'm so drunk, I've just mind-fired. Rebel Without a Cause. James Dean?
Nah, I think he's boring as well.
Okay, alright, so
I
you want a fun dinner party?
I want a fun dinner party.
Okay.
Like, what the fuck's a dinner party?
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
That's an easy one we can agree on.
Let's go. On.
Yeah, that's it. We don't even need the other 2. We
Yeah.
just want to have dinner with Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury and his 2 bitches.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't think he liked girls.
What?
Yeah.
What? It's off.
It's off.
Sorry, so Freddie Mercury's one we could agree on.
Robin Williams would be a hoot.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I could definitely get on board with Robin Williams.
I reckon he'd be a wholesome hoot, though, and I kind of have an issue with that.
Why?
Because, I'm not very family friendly.
Yeah, you just want, like, hookers and coke, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Robin Williams would be a good one.
Yeah, so Robin Williams, Freddie Mercury. Is there anyone who's alive that we'd like to hang out with? The Rock!
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
There we go. All right, that would be our 3, yeah?
Yeah.
You agree on that?
I agree on that.
Robin Williams, Freddie Mercury, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I do not feel well.
No.
I feel like the acid has burnt through my stomach lining from these sours.
We got one more question to get
I'm
through.
going to have to do another shot to keep my fortitude up.
You're such a nerd. Question 6. Name a character of fiction. Tell us what scenario you'd like to see them in. We'll tell you how that will go. Fucking hell, she's gone there. Jesus in the modern world of technology.
Easy.
Easy?
He'd be on Twitter all the time.
Just tweeting out.
Just tweeting out. But then I think like he'd get old, real quick.
Real quick. And the trend would move on, right?
Yeah. No, he'd be like tweeting shit out and people be following. And then after a while, he'd realize that like, people are very fickle.
Yeah.
And they move on to the next big thing. So he'd like start going real generic and like kind of vloggy with it.
Yeah.
I think so. He'd be like, just made avocado and toast, LOL. Hashtag praise me.
He'd be like a PewDiePie or a Logan Paul kind of.
Are we saying PewDiePie is Jesus?
Yes.
We can't be sure of it, so don't disclaim it.
Okay.
Okay.
Small Town Drunks, where all the facts are.
All the facts. on the button.
Will you stop slapping John Goodman's coffin over there?
I just want Goody Boy to know that he's in a good place.
I think Jesus. Do you know what Musically is?
Musically?
Yeah, it's an app. It's aimed at kids basically, but it's where it's kind of like Vines, but for music videos. Mm-hmm. So it has like versions of pop songs that are royalty free because they're sung by some backing singer.
I'm not in a good way over here.
No?
I've drunk a whole bottle of apple sours almost. I don't think anyone's supposed to do that. I don't think anyone's supposed to I don't feel well. Keep talking. Cover up my pain.
So it would be Jesus sending out loads of essentially Vines of him doing like dance moves and miracles.
Yeah.
I think.
Do you know what? I reckon Jesus would eventually take it to Vegas when he loses a lot of pop, and then just do magic shows at the Bellagio, fucking, 4 nights a week,
and just loads of blow all the time.
Yeah. And we'll read about Jesus dying, like the headlines, because I don't know about you, but a month ago, my phone popped up and it's like, fucking Dirty Den from EastEnders has died. Yeah. I'm like, Jesus Christ, who gives a fuck? Yeah. Like, he hasn't been on TV for like 30 years. I don't give a shit.
Fucking hell, man. We're so over time. Let's wrap this up.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks, Emily, for your time. Some fucking great questions in there for a change. Like, everyone else pay attention.
You're welcome.
Do you want to do this shot and then wrap it up?
Yeah, let's just do it.
All right, so we're the Small Town Drunks. Thanks for listening. You can find us on Twitter. We're at STDrunks.
You find us on Facebook, Small Town Drunks.
We've got a YouTube. Am I not allowed to talk?
When did don't mention the YouTube.
If you don't talk about okay. YouTube exists, but no. If you want to do a questionnaire, and we'd love to hear from you.
smalltowndrunks@gmail.com.
That's us, yeah. Drop us a line, we'll send you a questionnaire back. And if you
got fan mail, drawings, death threats, please.
Yeah. Also, if you listen to us on iTunes or Spotify or Google Play, if you could give us a like, some kind of rating, it helps us to show up in more searches.
And if you're a small independent brewery or distillery, we will drink your thing whilst we're doing this and review it and try and plug it as well if you want,
Yeah, sounds good,
we're easily bought.
Yeah, easily. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll catch you soon.
All right, love you. Bye.